let's spice it up. Hope you are doing great. Please do me a favor, my darling. If you're new to this channel, please can you kindly click on the subscribe button and also press on the notification bell. And do not forget to leave down a comment below if you find this really inspiring and motivating, because of course I know this inspires me and it motivates me. That's why I'm doing more. And I was just thinking out loud and I say, yeah, why don't I bring it out, so you people can hear me out as always. So I've been thinking about this, like the reason why some of us are still where we are. I don't want to use the word stagnant, but the reason why some of us are still where we are is because we made the wrong decisions, we made the wrong choices. What do I mean by the wrong decisions and the wrong choices? Okay, the wrong decisions and choices in the sense that we tend to please our parents, we tend to please people more instead of pleasing ourselves. I remember growing up, like I used to tell myself that I want to become a lawyer. I want to become a lawyer. Like every child out there, if you go to school on your first day in school, your teachers will always ask you what you want to become, and you tell them maybe you want to become a lawyer, you want to become a nurse, you want to become a doctor, and all those things. And yeah, I always say like I want to become a lawyer, I want to become a lawyer. And yes, deep down me I wanted to become a lawyer, okay? I wanted to become a lawyer. That has always been my dream, but unfortunately, unforeseen circumstances happen, and I had to back out of it. But that doesn't mean I can't still go back and become whoever I want to be or whatever I want to be. But in every dreams that we have, we always have a plan B. I don't know if some people do, but I always do have a plan B. Now, what am I trying to say? The reason why some of you are still stagnant, you're still where you are, it is because you're doing the jobs that you don't like. It is because you're trying to please people, you're trying to please your parents. Maybe deep down you wanted to become a makeup artist, you wanted to become a musician, you wanted to become a designer, you wanted to become a Hollywood star. But because your parents have always wanted you to become maybe a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer or a pharmacist, but because you have to please your parents, you went ahead to become a doctor or you went ahead to become a pharmacist. But while in your career, while in that job that you're doing, you're not happy. You're not happy with it. Why? Because it's not your field. Why? Because that's not your dream. That's not what you've always wanted to be. And you realize that you're stagnant. What do I mean by you're stagnant? Stagnant doesn't mean you're not progressing. No. Stagnant means sometimes that you're not happy. You're not happy with what you're doing. You don't get that vibe. You don't get that feeling while doing it. That's why I said you're stagnant, because there's a big difference between doing what you like and what you love. Okay, there's a big difference. There's a very big gap doing what you like and what you love. Now you're doing what you like, and that is what your parents asked you to do. That is what you like. That's not what you love. Okay, and you realize that you're not happy. Now when you find yourself in this tight corner, that you're not happy with the job that you're doing because maybe you were pressured, or maybe you were like forced into doing it, like the only thing you need to do is, call your parents, sit them down, tell them, hey, mama, papa, tell them that, listen, this thing is not my field, this thing is not my calling, I'm not happy where I am. I want to be maybe a pharmacist, I want to be a Hollywood star, I want to be a makeup artist, I want to be a business lady or a businessman. Talk to them like every normal African parent would be like, oh, you want to disgrace the family? Oh, why are you always like this? Why are you always going towards your own direction? Blah, 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 blah. Listen, my darling, at the end of the day, it is you. At the end of the day, it is your life. At the end of the day, it is your dream. So it is your choice, because your future is in your hands. You have to choose wisely. You have to choose what makes you happy, or you choose what makes your parents happy. Remember one thing, they have lived their life. They have lived their life, so you will not let them come and live yours for you. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, like to respect your parents and to become whoever they want you to be, but sometimes you need to think about yourself as well, because this is something that you're going to live with for the rest of your life. This is something that you're going to build a family out of it. This is something that so you have to choose wisely. Talk to them, even if they're against it. You still need to keep talking, like making them see reasons with you. At the end of the day, who knows, they are going to succumb. They are going to succumb to that. They are going to reason with you. They are going to accept. Okay, and why I'm saying this is because I'm going to use myself like an example. Like I said before, when I started this video, I said growing up I always wanted to become a lawyer. When you go to school, they ask you what do you want to become in primary school. I want to become a lawyer, a lawyer, a lawyer. Yeah, I said that from my primary school days to my secondary school days until I finished. This is what happened when I came to Europe. The story changed. The story changed because I was living alone for like 3 years, and at some point I had to go back to school, and my dad said you have to do nursing. And you know what? Because I was living with my dad at that point in time, I couldn't say no. African parents, you just have to say yes just to please them. So I said yeah, and when we resumed school, I went to school, and my class teacher asked me, like first day in school, the class teachers will always ask, like, why do you choose to become a nurse? Why are you doing nursing? Why do you choose? Everybody was giving their own opinion. I want to become a nurse because I love nursing, I love charity, I love to be great, blah 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 blah. And when it gets to my turn, I was bold enough to tell my class teacher that listen. Listen, I'm doing this nursing because I want to please my dad. I'm doing it because my dad said so. This is not what I want to do. The whole class was like, oh wow, that was brave. Are you kidding me? And I was like, yeah, I'm doing this because I want to please my dad. Deep down me, I don't want to become a nurse. And yeah, it really affected me a whole lot, because sometimes, like every normal student, when they give assignments, you do your assignments on time, submit them. But me, when they give assignment, I'll do my assignment the last day. The last day to submit the assignment. That's when I'll be running helter skelter to do research, to submit my assignment, blah 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 blah. Even though, like, I always submit my assignment at the end of the day though. But after like some time, I discovered my talents, like makeup, beauty, hairstylist, and all those things is my thing. I really want to go into business. At some point, like after my college and everything, I had to like tell my dad that listen, I don't want to become a nurse. Anything carer, nurse, or I don't want to be all that. I want to do business. Business is my thing. Anything beauty, anything that could get, a touch, a feel of a woman's body. That's what I want. When I say feel of a woman's body, it's not the other way around. That this is what I want to do myself. And like every normal African father, like he definitely get angry, like, why you like this? Why you always like wanting to go your own direction? Blah blah blah. But deep down me, I didn't really care. Like I was in my mind, I was just like, okay, this is what I want. And they have no choice than to support me. And I'm doing it. That is why you see me now. I'm doing YouTube, like I'm going into business. Like anything that concerns business, like I normally invest my money in it. When it's business, I invest without even thinking twice, without looking back. And I'm doing that, and it's working for me, and I'm doing great doing that. And I'm doing great because it's what I love. There's a difference between something that you love and something that you like. When you like something, you will hardly like pay focus or maybe pay attention in that thing. But when it's something that you love, you put in your mind, your effort, your time, your money, your body, your soul, and your spirit, everything. So my darling, in essence, what am I trying to say? Make the right decisions. Do what you know you like. Do what you know is good for you. Do what you know is gonna, it's gonna sustain you in the future. Do what you know you're gonna cope with for a very long period of time. Remember, your parents have lived their life, and all you have now is your life. We just need to talk to them for them to see reasons with you. And if they see that, yeah, you're going through the right direction and definitely something positive is going to come out of this, they have no choice than to support you, like mine did. Like, they had no choice. My dad had no choice than to, just sit back and watch me, support me. Because they know this is what I like. This is who I want to be. And by the grace of God now, maybe in future, maybe in a year or two, I have to go into journalism because I like sitting in front of the camera. I like talking. I like showcasing myself. I want to talk. I want to be out there. So apart from maybe doing YouTube and doing business and maybe a mental health worker and all those things, I'll see to it that maybe I go into journalism. Because sitting in front of the camera, then why can't I do journalism? Because I love talking. So do what you love. Follow your dreams. Follow your heart. Do what makes you happy. And stop trying to please people all the time. By the way, please subscribe if you're new to this channel and share this if you find this really, really inspiring. Thank you for watching. I remain Let's Spice It Up TV, your